What's up, rookies? We're getting ready to attend the second annual Long Island Whiskey Festival, rain or shine. And unfortunately, after about 10 days of dry weather and heavy pollen, we have a shitty rainy day. So hopefully this is going to be a good day and we can get a little bit of video in. Stay tuned. Alright, so this is what it looks like from the outside. It's like a bunch of crap. But we'll see. I don't want to judge a book by its cover. Let's hope there's some I've never been to this before. So I'm hoping there's some good vendors here. Right now I see nothing really that impressive. Oh, we got
That's not a flavor.
Scotch. Scotch. I just see a lot of food trucks. I was hoping for like wild turkey and shit, kids, but looks like it's gonna mainly be Scotch. Table over here. Supposed to be able to sample. Let's see what we got. That's funny. Black Rock. Hey. Black Rock table. Maybe I'll come back for Black Rock. I don't know. Alright, if I see anything exciting, we'll come back. Root beer, whiskey. That's never a good thing. What we got? A little monkey shoulder over there? No, that's the root beer. What the hell is that? So how many different types of whiskey you have? You have a rye, you have a cask strength?
Correct.
What's on the end?
American and that's a bourbon.
Any of them finished?
6, 7, 11.
Oh, the cask is 11 years? How much?
It's 100 proof, 118, 95, and 90.
Which are the 118?
Yep.
How much is that a bottle?
$60.
How much?
118, $60.
60?
Yeah,
That's it? For 160?
that's like water compared to everything we've had.
11 years.
118 proof. Is this like the proof order?
60 or 7 and 11 years.
Take a ride, take a ride. Take a ride, take a ride.
So, we're sampling the Boondocks. I don't know if you're able to hear. This is an 11 year, 118 proof. Cash strength for $60. Not bad. They have a rye, they have an American, and they have I guess a bourbon on the end. Let's see if we can get to all that. So the Boondock I had was good. I had the cash strength. The rye was a little citrusy, but apparently at this event you can't buy bottles. So it's just like a sample fest, and then you just go to your local liquor store. The Boondock I liked, but let's see. Now we got a table with Hudson. So what's the deal with the Hudson? I've seen it, but I've never had it.
Which one would you like to try?
What do you have? I've never had it. I don't have any experience. I've seen these in my liquor store, but I've never had
These are from New Paltz, New York.
Okay.
This is the regular bourbon. This is the backroom deal.
Oh, so that's a rye.
It's finished in the Scotch barrels.
Scotch barrel, okay.
This one is finished in maple syrup barrels.
The short
The
stack?
third one, yeah.
So that's maple syrup finished?
Yes.
Wow, okay.
So they're all delicious. They're all high proof. So whatever you want to try first.
I would try the maple syrup finished one. And you don't sell. You can't sell them.
On that side. Only on that side. I don't know why.
Who would like to try that?
I guess here. Is that? All right, so this is the one that is finished in heated Scotch barrels, rye whiskey. Old as New York. These are all upstate New York. Okay. So, coming off the Hudson whiskey, I didn't like that. Very medicinal. It's not even worth a review. I can tell you right now, off a couple of shots of that, I didn't like it. So, let's move on to the next table. Then I guess the new thing in whiskey is for the young kids, right? I see a dough balls table. We ain't going for dough balls, kids. It's not even worth it. Let's move on. This is your bottle and bond. This is 93 proof. Which one is better?
It depends. Everybody has a different perspective too. So some people.
You don't mind being on a video, right?
Some people do love the 93 because it's smoother, and the other one feel that the 100 proof is much better.
You can't sell these?
But we all over. So after here, you
I've
just
never-
drive to the liquor store.
I've never seen this one.
It's amazing. Have you heard the story of? It's open years. It's slave back in 1800s. That Lord Jack Daniel had to make whiskey.
Is this a Tennessee whiskey?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
You want me to start you off with the 93 and you make your way up?
Yeah, why not?
This one you can mix. You can mix with ginger beer or anything.
Ginger beer, that's interesting. Okay. It's not bad.
So you like better?
My favorite one is this, but I want to try this.
It's light, kids. It's light.
Let's go. Let's rock and roll.
Probably shouldn't say this on video, but I shouldn't say what I'm thinking.
Me neither.
Yeah. Let me try this one. That one's not bad. The 93 proof's probably a little light for me. But a bottle and bond?
This one just on the bar.
I want to ask about the
Not bad.
100% rock.
Okay.
Wow. Okay. How is it?
I think that is amazing because that is totally different from the rye I tried before. But you know, everyone has our own personality, and we have to try and know different.
So I know this isn't part of like a whiskey channel, but how do you have, does anybody ever see a dark vodka before? This company. All right, so I tried the Gateway, which I had on here previous, just walking by it, and it sucks. So now somebody told me to try that stupid root beer whiskey. Like, listen, this event is not even about whiskey enthusiasts, which I thought it was. This is the New York market. Everybody spent like 50 bucks, 60 bucks to get in here just to fucking drink everything and get drunk. By 4 o'clock, this thing ends at 4 o'clock. So, unfortunately, I wish there was more dialogue and more info, table to table. Like, I've been to a table where one girl was a total dick. Like, why you... Whatever. So for those of you who watch my channel, you know that I'm all about cigars as well. We have alcohol-infused cigars. All right, well, I found the one table that actually scams and sells whiskey, but I didn't like the whiskey, so I wasn't gonna buy it. The good fucking whiskey. But I did buy the good fucking Prosecco. Or the good fucking bubbles. My wife. When all else fails, play the band. They sound great when you're drunk. So here we
we have a honey pepper flavored whiskey. Here we have Old Line from Baltimore.
What we got? American single malt out of Baltimore.
Okay.
Two guys are Navy aviators. They come out, aviators, what are they? They're adrenaline junkies. One goes into finance, one's an engineer. They're bored shitless. What do? We're gonna go and make whiskey.
Okay.
They found guys out in the Seattle area who are making malt whiskey. They're like, this stuff's good. The older gentlemen are like, you wanna buy it? They said, yeah. They bought the recipe, they bought the equipment, they learned how to make it from the two old guys.
Okay.
Then they haul everything back east. They start with contract distilling until the distillery's wet. Once the distillery is built up and running, we start making our own juice. We still make most of our juice. Well, let me put it this way. We make all the juice, but we have to use contract equipment for some because we're starting to sell enough that we can't make it on our equipment all.
Okay.
So we send our guy down to Ohio with our grain, our yeast, and he comes back with our juice. And we segregate it in Baltimore, in what part of the warehouse. Baltimore distill it, Ohio distill it, it's still single malt.
All right.
So, you know about single malt scotch?
Yeah.
Same concept, it's got to be all barley.
Yeah.
But as long as it's malted barley, we're good to go. We don't have to worry about being a first fill Newcastle like virgin oak, like bourbon. But that's what we do. And a lot of whiskeys in the American malt genre are made with different types of whiskey.
Right.
So what I'd like to do is start you three gentlemen with my lower proof to start. So this is American malt whiskey, about 5-6 years old.
Not MGP. It's all straight.
This is not sourced.
Wow.
It is our juice.
All right.
We make it in 2 places.
Okay.
Our juice,
Got you.
everything. Not MGP, no corn. Everything is barley.
There's some bitterness to
Grape
it. but-
nuts.
Yeah. You know what?
That's what
Yeah.
it is.
Grape nut cereal. There you go.
So this is my flavoring grain.
Now you made me want to taste it.
Now,
Taste it.
I poured for you the first round, yes?
Now we want the cyanide.
Let me try this.
I've been here before.
I didn't pour you.
Please. No.
So this is the baby,
Okay.
86.
All right.
This is my big one, 124 proof.
124.
It is big, bold, it is aggressive. It will take water. Drink half of it, not the whole thing. Then we're going to hit you with a little drop
Wow.
of water. I want you to tell me what happens. 1, 2, 3.
We're an 86 proof, and that's good.
Now,
Really good.
I want you to try 124 castrate. Nose it, take just a sip, and then we're going to give you a couple of drops.
All right. Let me. Yeah.
Thank you, baby. Nose that baby right away. This is the singularly most responsive whiskey I've ever tasted, and I've tasted a few thousand whiskeys.
Wow.
What I'm going to tell you is the way that the caramels and the oak jump up.
That really opened it up.
Beautiful.
That really
Now,
opened it up.
You guys ready for dessert?
That was good, man.
This man just said, bring it.
Is that finished?
You know who Fred Minnick is, right?
Of course I do. Yeah.
This was Minnick's choice for Best American Single Malt in 2022. I'm going to tell you, it can take a drop, but it doesn't need it.
Okay.
50 proof.
How much?
No, 100 proof, 50%.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I mean, honestly, this is 50% is where I love our whiskeys.
Like
we like the
100
cask.
better.
Honestly,
And the fact that you proofed it down a little bit.
this is what I drink, but I drink it about 52.
Because I don't like to have a lot of whiskeys on ice, but I can see putting that on ice.
Now, here's why I don't use ice.
Okay.
The only time I use ice is with this one and a football game. This might sound like a joke. Rocks glass. 3 fingers on an ice ball. 3 fingers to start the game. And then I top it off midway through the second. I top it off again midway through the third. 4 or 5 ounces gets me through a game. And the bottle lasts a good long time.
Great info.
Cheers, man.
I
I found the rye winner of the night. Fort Hamilton. 90% rye, 5% malted barley. And the other 5% I'll have to get you later. I was a little disappointed in this. I guess I just really didn't know what to expect. It was more of like, you know, you pay $58 to get in, and you know, it was more of like a drunk fest, because there were a couple of tables, and you'll see in the video, or you've already seen the video, there was a couple of tables that took their stuff very seriously, that were really selling their stuff, and the two surprise tables for me, guys, was the Fort Hamilton at the end. The Fort Hamilton rye was sick, and I'm going to be using that in a few blinds. I haven't done blinds yet, but their rye was insane. They're an up-and-coming whiskey, and they sell maple syrup. The distiller of the rye and their bourbon is from Widow Jane. He's got a relationship with Widow Jane. So, you know, as much as I like Widow Jane, they kind of agree with me that the limestone water is a bunch of BS. It's kind of a little bit of a gimmick. Okay, kids? So, anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. For me, even though it was a little bit of a letdown for Long Island, hopefully this is only the second annual. Maybe next year it'll grow. I had this in my head that it was more for whiskey enthusiasts, but it was more of like, they had a weed fucking table, which, you know, if you're into weed, that's your thing, that's fine. They advertise this as... Anyway, guys, I'm rambling on as I usually do, because I love hearing myself speak, but give me a like, give me a subscribe, check me out on Patreon, and we'll see you on the next video review on the Bourbon Rookie. Thanks, guys. Bye-bye.